Mitchell Tenpenny. Is this Mitchell James Mitchell Tenpenny?
The third?
What's up, fam? Yeah.
What's going on?
What's going on, dude?
Man, just chilling. How y'all doing? Always good to hear y'all.
Yeah, you too, man. I love your voice. Your voice is so. When you hear you singing, you know it's you. And I used to think that I was like, it sounds like he's. But that's just the way your voice is. It's unique.
Man, thank you. I appreciate that.
It was kind of a compliment, but not really. I didn't want to try and get out of it in a second. I was like, this sounds terrible.
No, there's the rasp.
It's weird.
There is the rasp, and that is a very big part of what makes you stand out. And I think it's cool. Yeah.
No, I didn't take it personally. I appreciate it.
Yeah, okay, good.
We had to walk back.
Yeah, I was like, Derek, stop talking. So congrats on the new album. You got 20 songs on this. Good Lord, that's a lot.
Crazy.
That's a lot of music.
Yeah, it's half of Morgan Wallen's record, so we're good.
Morgan puts out a new, it's like an anthology. It's like, wow. It's like every time you turn around, it's like, oh, here's a new song. I'm like, dude, I still don't even know what the first one was. What are we doing? Is there like a thing with, do you believe that it's best to do full albums and have the whole album out? Or do you like for it to be kind of like, hey, I got a song I wrote last night. Here it is. Kind of like what Morgan does.
I don't know. It's always challenging. I think you could do any of it. It's like, for me, I just love records. Like, I still do. Like, as an artist and as a human that collects vinyl, and I just like the record. But there are times as a songwriter where, like, you write a song, you're like, man, I just want to get it out to the world right now. So it's that battle. It's a constant battle, honestly, in my mind, and the times, how we consume music. Who knows?
Yeah.
It's just everything's so different these days. People want. I always joke. I say, like, we're a Tinder swipe away to the left or right to the next thing.
Exactly.
It's so disposable. So I'm like, I think people want more songs, but I also just love the concept of a record.
And you say that about the Tinder swipe. That literally is where we are, because it's the same thing. If you're on a streaming platform, people don't give songs the time to sit anymore. And I really hate that. That's what I love, about being able to take your time with an album, because you can just let it go and put it on repeat. Yeah. And,
because there were some songs where you listen to them, you're like, I don't really care. Like Blake's Redneck. I hated that song. Absolutely. We would get ready to play it, and I'd take my headphones off. And then I was like, I was driving the truck one day. I'm like, oh, dang it. Right?
It often happens. The song that I hate the most on an album becomes one of my favorites later. It's weird.
It is weird.
Yeah, it's lullaby syndrome. It gets you. It gets you every time.
Well, the album is out, and the song "Not Today" is on there. We'll play it for you now. Mitchell Tenpenny's our guest, and we're coming right back with Mr. Mitchell. Hang on. Mitchell Tenpenny, "Not Today," from the new album that is out. I love the fact that you have such a. Talk to us about the name thing with the part of talking about
the third.
Yeah, the whole. Why is that such a big deal to you?
Yeah, man. I mean, I am the third. I'm James Mitchell Tenpenny the third, and unfortunately, my dad and granddad, who gave me that name, they're not here anymore. And I just wanted to pay homage to them and say thank you for believing in me and letting me choose music as a career. And unfortunately, they never got to really see anything take off, and so I wanted to say thank you in that way. Yeah. Also, being my third major record, it just kind of all encompasses and works out the same way. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. How was everything going with you got, of course, this raising money for different projects. You've been supporting the Tenpenny Fund. It's over almost $300,000 now, man. Are you kidding me? That's incredible.
Yeah, man. That's also just so humbling too, that people want to give to something that's great, and I truly, that's what it's all about. And every year we look forward to raising more and to doing right by people. And the Tenpenny Fund's been such a blessing for us. And just thank you, everyone who's donated their hard-earned money. It means the world to us and to other people, especially that you have the heart to do that. And so thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Mitchell Tenpenny, the album is out. We'll come back more with Mitchell Tenpenny next. Mitchell Tenpenny's joining us. A new album is out. Got the new song called "Not Today," and you can also check him out on the road doing touring. And it feels good to be out there and kind of singing to the people. Do you remember when we were talking? It was during COVID, and you were on, and we were doing these interviews. Like everyone was at home, and no one was touring.
Everybody was bored.
Everyone was bored. Yeah, and like we were just doing these. We were just calling, just go, hey man, what's going on? You're like, I'm just sitting around. Can you imagine now? Look at where you are.
Man, I do. The first view after, especially, like, just seeing it in people's eyes and faces, like, it's a little bit of fear, a little bit of anxious, a little bit of anxiety, and a little bit of excitement. Like, it was like, are we allowed to do this? Are we supposed to do this? I feel like this is what we should be doing, but we can't. It was just this whole thing, and it made you think. It was like, wow, I never in a million years thought it was possible that we would get to this point to wonder if we're allowed to be outside watching shows. And so to be able to be on stage now without any of that in the back of our minds is something that I think we need to remind ourselves of, because it was taken away so quickly. And obviously, if it happened once, anything can happen. So right now I really want to concentrate on soaking it all in, something I didn't do as much before as I want to do now. And, you know, life is so fast and everything goes so fast, and you forget that. But we got to remind ourselves that time did happen. Everybody needs to remember that did happen. And so for me personally, I think it's something that I need to do a better job of remembering and soaking in the moments that we get that are amazing, honestly.
Yeah, and now doing this tour, what goes through mid-November or so, it's I don't know. We've come a long way. By the way, if you want to get tickets, Mitchell10, the number 10 penny.com, Mitchell10penny.com. So what happens from here, man? You Megan, we doing this? What's happening?
We're doing it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
No, what are you saying?
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying, Mitchell. Don't make me say it. I'm already saying it.
Man, we would be. I will say that if the Lord blesses us with some kids, that would be amazing. But we got to see each other to practice that. We're both gone so much, and right now I'm just so proud of her. She just released her first single to country radio, and is out there doing the hustle, man. And she's got a record coming out. So we're both sides of the world and globe at the same time, and country as well, and just trying to promote the music. So one day when we settle down, who knows what will happen.
Has becoming a duo ever been discussed?
I don't think we could do marriage and music together. That would be too much.
Being around each other all the time, at home and on the road?
It's a good balance. It's a great balance. Yeah. Yeah, I think she's such an artist in her own right. It wouldn't work. We would clash for sure.
Why don't you just open up for her? You guys could go on tour. You could have your own buses.
That would be nice. That would be a lot of fun. That would be a lot of fun, honestly. We did that. We did a tour together with Old Dominion years ago, and it was a lot of fun. It was short. It was probably 10 shows. So one day that'll happen, I'm sure.
Megan Patrick, for those who don't know, his wife. Mitchell, good talking to you, man. Congrats on the album and the new song, which is called Not Today. And also go to his website, get all the touring. He's going to be very busy. Mitchell10, the number 10 penny.com.
And I think it's cool. I do want to mention the Iris cover on the album is super dope, and people should check that out too.
Man, I appreciate you saying that. Thank you so much, guys. Cheers.
Love you, Mitchell. Bye.
You too, y'all. Peace.
Make babies.
Hell yeah, I'm trying.
All right, well that was great. That was good. You did good.
Thank you.
I have no idea what it was because this is taped afterwards, but
you were amazing though.
Thanks, appreciate it.